Hey, how's it going, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, and children of all ages? My name is Red Relzo, and today I'm gonna scam you and I'm gonna take all your money until you're broke on the street. No, but anyways, people, my name is Trskss, and welcome back to the channel. And guys, in today's video, we're going to be doing a Q&A. Now, this is long requested, and I must say that I get quite a bit of questions from you guys. I mean, I think in total I get about like 50 questions a month or something, and I don't usually answer all of them. So that's why I had to go ahead and make out this Q&A for you people. Because if you guys don't always get your question answered, or if there's been something you always want to know, well, now I can finally go ahead and communicate it with you guys. So before we begin, I was just wondering if you guys could support the video by dropping a blue thumbs up and also by subscribing to the channel if you're brand new here, because we're only about 12 subscribers away till we hit 700. And I mean, I don't know about you, but I think that would be pretty cool if we could go ahead and somehow miraculously out of the sky blue hit over to 1,000 subscribers. So, people, let's go ahead and get things started today with our first question coming from Lance Burke, and he says, "When and why did you start YouTube?" I get this question quite a bit. I started off YouTube in the first place because I thought that by doing it, I was gonna have like a million subscribers in one day. Like, to be honest, I kind of did it for a variety of reasons. I heard that I just thought it would be super duper cool if everybody, like, supported me. And I didn't really know about YouTube ad revenue and things until I finally found that out too. And then I was like, sure, why not? I mean, I'll get $1 million if I just do this. But obviously, that's not exactly the case. Now, I made this channel back in May of 2015, but didn't really start the consistent uploads on it till about June. So I said I've been on for about like 5 months of YouTube and already at 700 subscribers. That's pretty good, not gonna lie. I'm pretty impressed with myself there. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next question. This one comes from Waker, and he says, "How did you become friends with Cernando and United Gamers HQ or Lispy Jimmy?" Well, Lispy Jimmy's always followed me for quite some time. I had an account that he followed me on a super long time ago that I never really DM'd him on. Then I had another account that he followed me on, which was like a fan account dedicated for him. And then I finally have my Trskss one that all you guys follow me on, that he also follows on me on as well. Now, you can trust me with some certain things that I'm not going to go into details here, but I just kind of became his friend by talking to him through the DMs and getting to know him better than most people actually do. Now, obviously, I've been a fan of his content for a while, so he's not just going to like randomly follow you out of the blue and just become your best friend. Like, rip. Now, in terms of Cernando, he does follow me over on another account of mine that I have that was made kind of like for him to follow me. I wanted all the GTA YouTubers to follow me on my TRSKSS account, but then I realized how much work that was going to be. Because obviously, to get those guys to notice you with thousands of followers, you have to like and retweet all of their stuff. And, that's a little too much for me to do. So I figured, why don't I just go ahead and make this other account? And then I started talking to him on there. And then, I mean, he just gave me some shout outs. And, you know, we just went from there. All right, people. So the next question comes from Omega. And he says, "How did you meet Chromos, Baja Blitz, and Mad Fun Gaming?" Well, I've kind of known those guys, like, roughly. I've known who they are for quite some time. But I didn't actually start talking to them until you put me in a DM with them. So don't really know why you're asking me this question when you already know the answer. But yeah, you put me in a DM and then I started talking to them. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next question here from Gomez Gaming. And Gomez says, "What can we hope for in the future with this channel?" You can hope for quite a bit. I mean, I want to start doing some vlogs sometime, like obviously not anytime soon, but I want to start doing some vlogs sometime. And then obviously I did make the second channel for like daily Let's Plays of different games and stuff, because I think that'd be pretty cool too to go ahead and start up. And then of course I have like a bunch of other stuff I have planned too. If you guys want to see something on this channel, then of course let me know down in the comments, and I'd be happy to go ahead and take your question into consideration. Now, the next question here also comes from Omega, and Omega says, "What is the most awkward situation you have ever had?" Uh, probably making my first YouTube video because I had to live stream it and it was like 2 minutes and I sat there and my voice was just so trembly and I just thought it was so awkward that I was just talking into a mic. And back at the time, I only had about 2 subscribers, so I thought, nobody's going to watch this anyway. Why do I even do it? And then I just continued to do it, and now it's not as awkward for me. That's kind of like my YouTube awkward situation. Now, part two of his question was, what was your first video game ever? And I do believe that my first video game ever was a Lego Star Wars on the PlayStation 2, because I do remember playing it with my dad. I mean, it was a pretty cool game. Like, you could run around and jump and hit people with your lightsaber. Like, it was a pretty top-notch game. And if you guys haven't played it, then completely recommend that you buy a PS2 and start playing it because you're missing out. Now, the next question that we have here comes from Mark, and he says, "Can I have your phone number?" Uh, I don't know why you want my personal information, dude. Now, to be honest, this next question that I got here comes from Julia, but I think it's also Mark again because they said, "What's your credit card number?" Well, I was thinking about this and I determined that the holidays are coming up pretty soon, so I guess I'll just list it out right now. 555 999 2222. So yeah, I mean, hopefully people can get out and buy yourself that $50,000 car you always wanted. I don't know. I mean, I'm just a YouTuber. I really don't have that much money. Now, the next one here comes from Paranormal Games, and he says, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your favorite color of the alphabet? Scale of 1 to 10. You know what you did. All right, people, moving on to the next question here. We have one from Scouse Gaming. I think that's how you say it. And he says, when you die, will you quit YouTube? Well, I mean, that's a hard one to answer because, I mean, like, obviously, when I die, I mean, I could make some vlogs. Or who knows, like, maybe I could keep talking about GTA. I feel like every single time I answer one of these questions, I regret doing this a little more. Now, the next comment comes from Mr. Mafia 76, and he says, "Smack me hard." How is that even a remotely appropriate comment for this Q&A? Like, really, man? That's all you can say? Alright, let's move on to the next question. This one comes from Zach Davies, and he says, when is your birthday? Hey, hang on, people. Everybody, raise your alarms. We actually got a real question. Holy moly. Well, my birthday is January 23rd. So you people better write it down in your calendar, put it in your school planner, set a reminder on your phone, because when it's my birthday on January 23rd, I expect all the birthday wishes, and uh, maybe one of you will buy me a car. I don't know. The next question comes from Connor 3K8 Elite, and he says, "What's your favorite childhood game?" I'm not really all that too sure, to be honest. Like, I did a variety of different games as a kid. Like, I'd play hide and seek, and I'd make up my own games. But then, of course, there's also video games that I had quite a few favorites of too. So, to be honest, I don't really quite know. Like, if it had to be a video game, I'd say probably The Sims. And if it was like a real life game, I'd say hide and seek, because, I mean, I guess I just liked hiding in the bathtub until people could find me. I mean, like, who doesn't? Who doesn't like that? Now, we have another question here from 3K8 Elite, and he says, are you going to do face cam on videos and live streams? Uh, maybe in a little bit. Because people, like, obviously, with only 700 subs, I really don't need to be running out to the store and buying that face cam over to here so that way I can put it on my TV and broadcast my face because don't really think that many people care about looking at my facial reactions as I play in a video game. Now, part 2 of 3K8's question was, what's your second channel for? Well, for those of you guys that didn't watch the video, I did make a second channel called Trskss2, and I'll go ahead and put a link in the description for you guys to go ahead and check it out. But it's going to be like daily Let's Plays of different games and stuff, such as if I want to play maybe Payday 2, I can go ahead and play that. If I want to play The Last of Us, I can. If I want to put GTA on it and do like a different type of series with it, I can. But pretty much I'm going to start off different little series on there and just continue them on different places of the week. Now the next question comes from Zach, and he says, what places have you traveled? I've traveled to quite a bit of places. I mean, I've been to Florida. I've been around the Caribbean on a cruise. Where else have I been? I mean, I've been to my house. I've been to the school. I've been to my middle school. I've been to my elementary school. I've been to the grocery store. I've been to the gas station. I've been to McDonald's. Geez, people, I mean, this could just make a whole nother video. But no, in all seriousness, I've traveled to quite a few places. I've been like to New York and Boston and Wisconsin and a bunch of different places. You know, like I said, I have been around the Caribbean to places like Mexico and Curacao and South America and, places like that. Now, the next question here comes from Omega, and he says, what do you think you will do for 1,000 subs? To be honest, I really don't know. Like, I don't know what you people want me to do. Do you want me to, like, dress up as Santa Claus and run down the street? I don't know. Leave me your comments down below. What do you guys want me to do for 1,000 subscribers? Now, the next question here comes from Meme67, and he says, I want to shove a big old grapefruit down your mouth and throat. As I said earlier, I really think I just regret doing this. Like, why? Why me? Now, the next question that we have here comes from GGTY, and he says, what's your favorite pair of sunglasses? Well, I mean, the glasses I do have do change frames out in the sun, but I mean, I did go to McDonald's today and I got these pretty cool Justice League Wonder Woman plastic glasses. Like, they're pretty nice. I mean, they look like they're worth about 10 cents, and I guess I could start wearing them around school. Like, people might think I'm a little weird wearing these plastic McDonald's glasses, but who cares? I mean, I'll just tell them that I need them to boost my eyesight. Now the next one here comes from THXDAE, and I feel like as I'm getting farther into the Q&A, the people get weirder names. He says, "Will you touch me on the nose?" Will I touch you on the nose? Apparently he wasn't the only one, because I had about 2 other people asking me if I could touch them. I mean, one person asked me to smack him, and then the other person asked me to touch his kneecap. Oh goodness, I think I'm just gonna go delete my channel now. Now, the last and final question here, holy moly, is of course from Emeli Sivanen, and I hope I said your name right, dude. And he said, how did you get the name TRSKSS? Well, I have answered this a little bit before, but in case people haven't heard of it, I'll go ahead and answer it again, because why not? Like, pretty much it's just, like, my parents' initials. So, yeah, I mean, TRS is one, and KSS is the other, and it's a part of, like, a bunch of our family stuff. So I figured, why not just take it and make a YouTube channel out of it? Like, I figured, why not? Just, I'll go ahead and do it. and that my original PlayStation 3 gamer tag was TRSKSS, so I figured why not make it TRSKSS Gaming? Like, why not make it fit? And just as we were about to finish up the Q&A, I did go ahead and edit. Now, of course, people, I did go ahead and add this little part in here, because otherwise we would have went right to the outro. But, of course, we did get that last little straggler that had the question, and this comes from Monster Trucks 304, and he says, why do you wear glasses? Well, Monster Trucks, you see, I got quite a bit of a story to tell you. I mean, I do live in Antarctica, and obviously you can expect that it's very, very warm here. I mean, it's about 105 degrees on a normal day, and strangely enough, when I'm inside my house, the temperature is about 450 degrees. And so, by putting on these glasses, it makes me very, very cool and prevents me from dying of a heat stroke. So, yeah, I mean, now you know why I wear glasses. I mean, I just got exposed. No, your question was stupid. Anyways, people, thank you guys for coming to this long Q&A. I mean, jeez, it's over 15 minutes. Oh my god. The ad revenue on this video is going to be huge. As I said, I am Red Relzo, and today I'm going to scam you out of all your cash. So if you guys want that, then make sure that you do drop a like on the video, and also subscribe if you are brand new here, because I would hate if you missed out on any of my brand new videos. And with that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video right here. I'm probably just going to go silently cringe in the corner, because this was probably the worst Q&A video ever recorded. Like, if you people made it this far, let me know by commenting Ripperoni Pepperoni. Anyways, people, my name's DRSKSS. Peace out.